Well, it's Ian here with the Sports Card Side Hustle, and I'm coming to you today with another top hustle play of the week. This one is Cade Cunningham, specifically his rookies from 2021 Panini Prizm, and a silver and some colored parallels, and I'll show you why. I'll give you some details there, right? So if you take a look, not a bad card, but it's always one of my favorite sets. It holds up in the hobby, the Panini Prizm, especially the silver. It's still kind of boggles my mind how several of those colored parallels can be much more scarce and not have much more value because people do love the silvers. So if they're serialized to a couple hundred, a lot of times the silvers have almost a value and great ratios because they sell fairly cheap raw a lot of times, and I'll show you some of that data. So I asked ChatGPT to just make this quick for me, and I said using actually it was redundant here. It probably wasn't a good prompt because I did this more quickly than I realized, but I said using data from GemRate.com, create a table of 2021 Cade Cunningham, 2021 Panini Prizm color parallel gem rates. So it gave me 5. I should have also, one thing I'm learning, I should have specified PSA. I prefer PSA. So it gave me 5 though, and the lowest being the green. I wouldn't go after that one. It's only 34%, but the other 4 pretty much toss-ups and with decent sample sizes, and I would stick to PSA data for me. So silver, red, and purple basically all at 50%, with the silver only being at 48%, but a huge sample size of 2,500. But wait till you see these ratios though. When we go to the ratios, the silver, when you go look at prices, always go to comps. These are real sales that have just most recently happened. The most expensive raw silver sold in the last 24 hours, $41. Okay, they ranged from 25 to 41. So let's just assume that you might have to pay up to 50 right now because he's heating up. The PSA 10 most recent, 370 is the cheapest in the last couple weeks. So you're getting a like 7 to 9 times ratio, 7 to 9x there at least. So that's a huge, and when 50% of those, so let's go look at 9, knowing that you will get a lot of 9s, or half of those will be a 9, and the 9 you're going to break even. So it's the price of the raw press grading is equaling what the current 9 sales price is. So think about that. If you're going to break even on half of them, and on half of them, you're going to make 7x if you were to be turning these over and selling them right now after grading. Okay, so that means you're averaging like 3 to 4x if you sell all of them. So if you go out there and you get 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm calling the silver a huge buy right now, strong buy. The other colors we had in the table, there were PSA red and purple. So if you go to red, 300 out of 600 have been a PSA 10. And the red has the raw is averaging over 100, and the PSA 10 has recently had 550. Not many sales, right? Only 1 in February and 1 in January and 1 in December but you could tell it's heating up recently. 550. Okay, so go after the silver, and the gem rates for the ratios you're getting are also not bad for the red or the purple. All right, so that's my top hustle play right now is the 2021 Panini Prizm Cade Cunningham's the silver, and let me know your thoughts on that, and please hit those like and subscribe buttons. Have a good end of your week all. Take care.